Storytime with Stone. A story called Smile, Crocodile. Crink, crank, crunch went the crocodile's egg. Little Kerry wriggled his little face out between pieces of eggshell and grinned at his mum. The old crocodile king, Crick, took one look at him and said, "He's the one. He has the perfect set of shiny white teeth. He shall be fucking king of the crocs when he grows up. Hail, Kerry Karum. Hail, shiny little white teeth." The crocs were having a serious problem with the teeth. Of course, none of them ever brushed twice a day. Their poor teeth got sick and plop fell right out. There were fucking crocodile teeth everywhere. Kerry Karum was good with his brushing, using river plants and twigs from the tree, twice a fucking day. But as he grew bigger, his teeth grew bigger. The water plants were just not enough to keep him clean. One sunny morning, Kerry Karum went down the river for his daily smile check. He was in for a huge surprise. There it was, reflected in the water. One ugly little fucking yellow tooth. It stuck out every time he smiled. There was no hiding it, no matter which way he turned. No, 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 no. I can't be the king of the crocs if I have bad teeth, he cried. Kerry Karum was too afraid to tell the others, so he snuck out the home in the afternoon to look for the best toothbrush he could find. He roamed through thick brush, pulling out branches and twigs and sticking them in his mouth. Ouch! Too big, he spat one out. Oh, no, too fucking small, he spat another one out. Poor Kerry Karum. Nothing was working. His eyes began to swell with little tears and he couldn't stop that loud wailing that came next. "Stop that, boy! You're waking up all my chicks!" came a loud chirp from the tree that Karum sat under. He looked up and saw a white bird with black lines over his head frowning hard at him. Kerry Karum couldn't help himself. He wailed again. "Eh!" This time all the chicks woke up, and the first thing they did, well, really, the only thing they did was to open their mouths wide, chirping for some fucking food, and then chirping even louder for some fucking more. The bird threw his wings up. He flew down and sat next to Kerry Karum. "What is fucking wrong with you, Croc? My name is TT, by the way." TT, that's a funny fucking name. Anyway, I'm Kerry Karum, and I can't be king anymore. I've a painful yellow tooth. Kerry Karum filled TT in one of the story behind it being chosen as king because of his shiny white teeth. TT's eyes went wide and he knew that he had the best idea that anyone could think of. "Hey kids, come on down here. Lunch is ready." Kerry Karum jumped up. You can't eat me, you can't eat me." "No, Croc, we're just going to lunch in your mouth." "Lunch in my mouth?" said Kerry, his eyes wiser than his mouth. "Relax, kid. Now open your mouth wide and make sure you don't snap it fucking shut. Chicks and I are just going to eat all the food away stuck in your teeth, and just like that, your teeth will be perfectly shiny and clean again." Kerry Karum opened his mouth wide and shut his eyes. He could feel the little feet walking along his teeth, hopping from one tooth to the other. TT and his chicks were hungry. They went straight to work right away. Peck, 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 chomp, chomp, chomp. Went TT, peck, 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 chomp, 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 went all the chicks. Remember that the teeth at the back are where a lot of food likes to hide, declared TT. Kerry Karum felt little pairs of feet rush to the back of his mouth. Kerry did his best to not shut his mouth or yawn or talk. Every little nook and cranny of his mouth was visited by these little fucking walking, chirping and eating toothbrushes. His mouth felt so fucking clean and cool. When they jumped out his mouth one by one, they chirped. "Thank you, Kerry." TT grinned. "Now come on, smile, Crocodile." Kerry smiled big and wide, stared at his reflection in the water. His yellow tooth was now shiny and white. "TT, can you lunch in my mouth every fucking day?" asked Kerry. "Sure, Croc. Why not? You do have the nicest teeth of all the crocodiles now." So it was that Kerry did become king, thanks to his shiny white teeth. Soon after he passed his very first law, every crocodile had to get his team cleaned by the birds twice a fucking day. The end.